out.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see in a second. Um, what's what?
Well,
So,
we're gonna see in a second.
okay.
Um,
So we
what's
are
what?
live on YouTube.
You went live already? I
Um,
don't even see it on my
so
side saying that we're live.
yeah. Okay.
Um,
So we are
what's
live on YouTube. So
You
it
went
does
live already? I didn't see it on my side
see,
saying
so
that
it
we're live.
does do the same thing. It does do the same thing.
So,
As far as the volume is concerned. So hopefully me muting on YouTube, because I haven't done that before, it won't be silence on that side. So now, so now we're recording on Zoom
So
as
we
well.
actually live right now.
We are actually live. Yes, we are. We are live. Um, so, because usually we do it on Facebook, but I wanted to do it on YouTube just for a minute to see how it's going to work out. We're going to get out of this, and then I'm going to go back to Facebook and see did I link it up like it's supposed to be? Because you remember Zoom stopped everybody from doing connecting straight to Facebook, so that you had to have a certain way. So I'm going to see if I think I got it, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I want to welcome everyone to Porch Talk Live Worldwide. Let it rip. It has definitely been a while since we've been here. And I'm here with the fabulous Camille Robb. Okay. And we're just kind of practicing right now. I'm seeing which um, platform is going to work for me. Usually we would do StreamYard and we would broadcast the three different ones. So I'm not using StreamYard because they charge me 400 and some dollars. And I'm trying to find out what it's for. So in the meantime, I canceled it. Um, we're just going to be doing Zoom for a while. So one of the things that I want to get started with before we go into our conversation today, I wanted to talk about are you better or are you busier? And that might confuse a few people, but sometimes we're so busy that we don't have time to better the things that we're doing. What happens is we just got a lot of things on our plate. We're doing a lot of things. We're not accomplishing anything. So we're not getting better. Okay. And better is figuring out how to do what you do in less time so you're not busy. At the end of the day, you're you're actually getting something accomplished. And I can tell you, man, some days I am busy, busy, busy. And then at the end of the day, the things that I started out saying I was going to do, I didn't get any of that done. What about you, Fabulous Camille?
Well, busy is a word that a lot of you're right. A lot of people get confused when they say you're busy. I can get up in the morning at 3:30 and I say my prayer and I'll take a step away from after praying and then all of a sudden, oh, I have this to do, this to do, this to do, this to. And then at the end of the day, you're like, I still didn't get this done. I was supposed to go to the bank today, didn't make it. I was supposed to take care of a trip, didn't do it. I was out in the sun today. Today I decided I was going to help my husband and cut the grass. So I know he's gonna be mad when he get home because he's gonna be like, I don't want you to do that. I told you not to do that. But I'm bracing myself for it. But I helped him. I did good. But guess what? That's it. I'm not doing anything else for the rest of the time. I do not see how people Do that. And he will come from work and he will go outside in the garden and he'll be out there all day until I have to go in there and tell him, come inside. But he stays busy.
I think sometimes when people are doing things that they love to do or they like to do, it's not really busy. You get some things accomplished. So the Fabulous Camille was with me last Friday.
Yes.
Actually, all last week. I think it was last week.
Yes,
I
the whole
can't.
week.
Okay, the whole week. And
Yes.
Florida meets Chicago. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And we started off in the yard. Now, look, we started off doing one thing, and I ended up at Menards, I think, 3 times in one day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, we were wiped out from the sun because it was hot in the backyard, but we got the work done, and my backyard looks so fabulous. Okay. So, and I'm glad about that. Okay. But we were just busy. We were busy. We really didn't get the things that we wanted to get accomplished. Then we said we're going to do that the next day. Well, of course, Dr. Dorothy ate something that didn't work with her. Next day, I'm up, getting sicker and sicker, and then boom, I'm in urgent care, trying to get myself together. So now it takes a couple of days for me to rest and pull myself back together. But I can't say we were busy, and I can't say we were doing better things. We were actually doing nothing. We were
Nothing. And I
resting.
love it.
We were resting. So the thing of it is that, I mean, I got notes, but busy. What is busy? Busy is doing numerous things and not getting anything accomplished at all. In other words, you don't get a badge of honor because you didn't complete whatever it was that you started out to do. But busy makes you exhausted as well. And at the end of the day, you haven't fulfilled anything that you said you were going to do. So you got this to-do list, and I've got, let me say this, and then we'll get back to the conversation. I have an event coming up September the 13th called Welcome to the Haven. And Welcome to the Haven is all about women that have poured out, and continuously poured out to they're actually pouring on empty. So this is an event that you can come to and actually be replenished all over again. We're going to have some amazing speakers there. We're going to be doing some networking. We're going to have what I call the Haven Collection gift bag. Now, it's not going to be stuff that you'll take home and throw in the back of the closet or you'll re-gift to somebody else because you don't want it. It's going to be things that you actually want to keep and you'll use. Okay. So if you're in Chicago or even want to come to Chicago, it's going to be once again September the 13th of this year, 2025, at the Hilton Oakland, Chicago, at 9333 South Cicero Avenue, Oakland, Illinois. So I would love for you to come. We've got a few people that are coming in from out of town. It's only for one day though. It's going to be great. We're going to get together that Friday night before the event, and then the event is on that Saturday, and people will be probably going home on that Sunday. Okay. If not, they can join me in worship. So I'm going to church. So we'll be worshiping God on that Sunday. Now, back to the conversation. So, what we need to do is actually one of the things that I used to do, and I got to get back to it, I don't know if you do this at some point too, Camille, is I actually write down I write down four things I need to get accomplished. I'm looking forward to getting at least three of those things done in a day, depending on whether it's something I need to do on the computer, whether I'm paying bills, whether I need to run an errand. Now, if I'm doing repairs or painting or things like that, then I may only get one thing done. But at least you write down. That's just like when I was doing the outside of the house, okay? Doing repairs and stuff that had to be done. So what I did was I had a little small notebook and I still have it on the side here. And in that little small notebook, I just started writing on each page. Okay, I need to have the porch resurfaced. I got a long concrete porch. It needed to be resurfaced over again. And then it didn't need to be torn down, but it did need to be repaired. I had two windows that I wanted glass block, one in the bathroom and one in the basement. I wanted glass block windows, so I put that on a page. I know I needed to have the floor, a wooden floor put down in one of the bedrooms, so I put that down. I know I switched from outside to inside, but that was something that I definitely needed to do. I wanted to have a new fence in the backyard, so I put that down, okay? And then I needed a new fence in the front yard as well. So I needed aluminum and I needed that big white vinyl fence. So I put them on each page. And then with each page, what I did was I started looking up contractors that do that kind of work, wrote down three for each one. So for the glass block windows, I wrote down three contractors that do glass block windows. I called them up. They came out, took a look, gave me the price, and then I went online and looked at some of other people's comments on the jobs that they did, and I got it done. So I was better. I was better then than I am now. I'm busy now getting nothing done. So I gotta go back to writing down the things that I want to do. What about you, Fabulous Camille?
I do write down things and I put them in my phone to alarm. I write it down in a book. I have a book that I write stuff down. So when I write it down, I know exactly what I'm doing and the book that I do it in. But then I write it in my phone, in the calendar in my phone, so it alarms. And it alarms and tell me that like now we're getting ready to do our gala here on October the 25th. So today is we have 71 days left. So this morning I had a 9 o'clock to share on social media. So that my alarm went off on my phone, and if and then it goes off on my watch. So and it doesn't stop until I actually do it. So if I don't do it, I snooze it. So it was supposed to be 9 o'clock. I didn't get to do it until 9:30. And then my assistant said, you need to do another one at 1:30. 1:30 went by, the alarm kept going off. I just went on it and sent it. I just said, hey, it's fabulous Camille here. I'm doing a love check for jfc4u.org. So this is what's happening. Don't forget the gala is coming. Go get your ticket. And I tell you, go get your ticket at gala2025.jfc4u.org. Get your ticket. One ticket, provide a seat on the bus for our houseless family. That's all I said. And then I put on it that it's done. Tonight, I have to do the same thing that I just said. I have to do it at 7 o'clock tonight. And my watch is going to go off. My phone's going to go off. Alexa in my bedroom is going to go off. So it keeps me, it helps me to get things done. If I have it written down, I have it, you know, attached to me.
It
Apart from
helps you
that,
to be better and not so busy.
yeah, it helped me to be
Yes,
better. You're
yes.
right.
I gotta grow into that. I really need to be on social media sharing especially with my event coming up September the 13th. I need to get online
Yeah,
and start doing
we
some
that was
stuff.
the idea. The idea was for us to promote it. I haven't
Yeah.
seen you done any of that
I
yet.
know,
Why?
I know, I know, I know, I know. And here's the thing, I need 10 more people. Got 10 people, need 10 more people, okay? It's a very intimate setting. So I'm gonna get on it as soon as we finish this talk here. I'm thinking that maybe I will do exactly that. Okay, I'll do some sort of a video. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm going to do something and let people know. So, one of the questions I want to ask you, because this is not going to be a long section, is when we talk about auditing ourselves, what's one simple way to tell if an activity is making us better instead of just busier? And I said a great way to do it is to check on how it actually makes me feel. Okay. If it makes me really feel like I'm drained or it's unaccomplished or it's not the way it should be, then as far as I'm concerned, that's busier. But if I feel good about what I've done and I've done it in a amount of time that it's not long, then I have done what I need to do, and I call that better. So now, sometimes being busy, it's unavoidable because life steps in. Like if you're a parent, and even though my kids are grown, when they call me, I stop. Everything stops, okay?
Yep.
Because I want to know what's going on with them. I want to make sure that they're okay. And most of the time it's just, hey, mom, I'm just checking in with you, seeing how things are going. And they'll kind of tell me a little bit about whatever it is they're up to. And then I'm off of the phone. So, but it can also be a demanding day just inside of the house. Sometimes don't want to, we don't really want to do certain things in the house. And then when we do get up to do it, guess what? We're trying to do everything at one time. What about you? Because
Oh
I
yeah.
know you're feeding people on Wednesday, and then on Thursday, you're cleaning house because so many people have been in your house.
And that's exactly what I do. So my skill so I'm better because I like what I do. You know, on Monday I'll get up after my prayers and I work out, then I go and pick up food from Wawa. I come back home, set it up, and the people that I know that need it, I go and give it out to them. On Tuesday, I go and pick up food from Chick-fil-A. Come back, put it in the fridge. On Wednesday morning, I get up, I prep everything up, cook, then Wednesday night we go out and feed. Thursday, I get up, I clean the house because you know how many people been in my house. So I clean the house so I don't have to worry about it. And then that's it. Then Friday, like today, I decided to help my husband do the grass outside. For me, I wish we didn't have grass. I wish we just had rocks and some vegetables out there. Cause at least I'll go out there and say, okay, let me pick something to eat. You can't eat the grass. I can't stand grass. We don't need grass, but
We don't. Oh,
we
wow.
don't. What we need grass for?
Oh,
Nothing.
wow.
But it makes me better to have my stuff on a schedule. It makes me better when I have it written down. It makes me better when I set it on my phone and set it on my watch to alarm me. Because then if I'm distracted doing something else, it will keep me on track. So I have scheduled time to eat. 9 o'clock, my alarm will go off and say, okay, you need to eat. 12 o'clock, my alarm go off, say you need to eat. 3 o'clock, my alarm go off, say I need to eat. 6 o'clock, because I will be going all day without eating. 6 o'clock. And then you tell you, okay. And 10 o'clock, I get an alarm and says, okay, you need to reflect on what you did the today and see what you got accomplished. Sometimes I get majority of the stuff done, and then sometimes half of the stuff isn't done. But that's life. So you can always get better. But ever
Yeah.
since I've been writing my stuff down and tracking myself on my cell phone and my gadgets in the house, I've been doing pretty well. Now I just need to I'm still working on my closet to get all my stuff out. I'm still bagging stuff up for the houseless people that we serve. I'm still going through that. But it's like it's never been done. I want to just get somebody that's gonna come in and take everything out and make poof, you know, or she used to wiggle her nose, bewitch, tick
Yeah,
tick tick tick
yeah,
tick, and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
just get done. I want that power.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Well, here's my question to you guys out there. Okay. Are you better or are you busier? Okay. And let me tell you something. All I need you to do is comment, let us know. And this is the end of this show today. And we will be back next Friday. We'll be back next Friday. We'll be talking. Yes, we will be back. Okay. I'm getting that I because we, I, I, okay. I am the one that
Yeah, they know we in that
truly,
conversation. That's
I
just
know,
you.
I know, I know,
And
I
I'm
know.
not,
It's,
especially we live. I want because people ask me, what's going on with Porch Talk? What's going on with Pastor Dorothy? And I'm like, Pastor Dorothy, if she don't feel like doing something, she's not gonna do it. So I'm letting people know it's not me. The conversation right
I'm
there.
getting better. I'm getting
She's
better. And
getting better.
I am getting better. I am getting better. I'm getting better. Okay. And but we will be back next Friday. I will be putting some stuff together to talk about. If you got a conversation that you really want us to talk about, then let us know. All you have to do is just put it in the comments. And if you want to be a guest on the show, let me know. And I will email you and we can talk about it. You can always email me at womenrockinglife@gmail.com. Womenrockinglife@gmail.com. And guess what? We can get you onto the show as well. So I want to thank you so much for joining in with us today. And I want to thank the fabulous Camille as well. And this is the end of our show.
Well, thank you guys. And I'm pushing so we can see you guys next week. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay absolutely fabulous. And we'll talk. Come over on the porch next week